So this is one of our low temperature differential Stirling engines, and another question we sometimes get from customers is, how long do they last? In other words, if I've got one of these running from a heat source that is constant, say that may be from a router or something that's always got producing a little bit of heat. And if I put it on top of there, how long will the engine last? You know, what wears out? Do the bearings wear out? And we don't know the exact answer, but we've been making these now for 20 years, and we've had a number of customers that have been running these engines non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just non-stop. And what we find is, if there is relatively little dust, contamination on the engine, they will run for really, really long periods of time, usually years. If the environment is a little bit more harsh, there's a little bit of dust and everything around, sometimes you can get dust either in the main bearings, which are on this pillar up here. There's two bearings in there on this particular engine, or you can also have a little bit of dust that or debris that will find its way into the gap between the gland and the gland stem, and sometimes that can cause problems. It can cause like a scratching problem, just a little bit of extra friction. But it's all fixable. So if you do happen to have dust on your engine, you can take the gland stem out, give it a little bit of a clean, pop it back in, off you go. And with the bearings, if you've got dust contamination in those, you can take the bearings out, clean them out with methylated spirits, let them dry, pop them back in. Most of the time they work, and even if they don't work, say it's too badly contaminated, which is very rare, you can still buy some bearings from us. So to answer the question, how long do they run? Well, certainly we've had engines that have been running for 20 odd years. So yes, years and years.